trading isn't really that complex.
Hey, it's Walter here, and you're at the Think Profit podcast, where we're going to help you develop a rock-solid trading confidence and avoid the potentially endless cycle of system switching. Right, Hugh?
That's right. We're going to help you develop a wealth mindset, develop a trading strategy that fits your core personality, and help you overcome the obstacles that stop over 90% of traders.
All right, Hugh, sounds good. You ready to go?
Yeah, let's do this.
Hey, Hugh, so we've got a question here from a trader. The question is, I have a trading system, but I can see that it no longer works. So what should I do about this? Do you have any thoughts on that?
Okay.
What would...
Yeah, of course. Number one, I think you have to define what not working means, right? I think a lot of people tend to start trading a system without testing it properly, and then they say it's not working or it stopped working because they're losing. So if that's the case, then obviously you have to go back and test your strategy and make sure you have some metrics on it. Make sure that you understand the ups and downs before you say that it doesn't work. But then if you did test your strategy extensively and your results are not lining up with the back testing, then you have to think, okay, is this my psychology that's messing up? Is it something that I'm doing that's messing things up? Am I not following the strategy properly? Then if that's the case, you're going to have to journal, what you're doing and go in and try and fix that. If it's something about the strategy, which is the least likely, I would say in most cases, then you're going to have to see, okay, has something in the market fundamentally changed? And you might have to go back and test some new things or even move to a new strategy. So that's my thoughts. What do you think?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I would agree. So it's either the strategy doesn't work, so you have to have something to compare it to see if it's the results have changed. So that's a statistical question. It's either that you're not executing the rules, so that's a performance / execution trader issue. But it also could be that there's some self-sabotage, like psychologically, that you're not aware of or something like that. Outside eyes, someone else often helps with that. And then the last thing is that it could be neither. It could be that your system works, so it's not broken. It could be that you're performing well, that you're executing it as you should, and you don't have any self-sabotage or any psychological subconscious things interfering, but you're still losing, and that's because you've used risk the wrong way. So every trading system has a point where if you get the risk just wrong enough, it turns into a losing strategy, right? So there's like that curve, right, where like there's the apex. If you risk this amount, you will maximize your returns. You also have some really healthy drawdowns, and then once you go beyond that point and off the edge, you are certain to blow up your account at some stage in the future, right? So yeah, that's it. It's one of those three things, and that's when I work with traders, we're always which bucket is it? Is it system? Is it trader? Is it risk? I mean, because it has to be one of those three things. I mean, when it comes down to it, trading isn't really that complex. Doesn't mean it's not difficult, because a lot of people find it difficult. I found it very difficult to figure out how can I make this, turn it into profits. So yeah, but yeah, the hard part is figuring out, is it me? Is it my strategy? Or is it my risk? And that's where, again, having some other eyes on that can sometimes really illuminate, just someone else's different perspective, and they can say, look, are you looking at this? And why isn't it this? Or could it be this? And that sort of thing. So, and anyone can do that. You just need somebody that you can talk to. So, yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good points. All right, thanks, Walter.
Thank you.
All information in this podcast is for educational and informational purposes only and is not trading or investment advice.